Welcome back to NTV News First Edition. This has been a record-breaking winter, burying parts of the province under relentless snowfall and leaving many residents feeling trapped in their own homes. With more winter still ahead, the challenge now is finding ways to cope. Well, joining me is Dr. Janine Hubbard with this week's Get Psyched. It is great to see you.
Well, I managed to bury my way out, and I'm here and using lots of humor as best I can as a coping mechanism.
You know, a lot of people, I guess, right now are feeling trapped, maybe overwhelmed by this record-breaking winter. What is the very first thing you would suggest they do to cope with all that stress they're feeling right now?
Don't be shy about asking for help. Because people at this point, if they're just trying to rely on their own shoveling and things, they are beyond exhausted. Reach out to neighbors. I've actually seen some lovely things on social media this week with offers to help, or when people have put out requests. The generosity is there. You just need to ask for it. Same thing if you're feeling overwhelmed mentally. Talk to a friend, talk to a family member. Doorways is there. Nothing to be ashamed of. It's been exhausting. It's had financial impact on people. The kids have been at school. People have had to miss work. It's a lot, and it's okay to say, I'm kind of at my limit.
And when the weather feels endless like it has felt, and we just can't, obviously we can't control the weather, how can people shift their mindset to something more manageable, maybe a little more positive?
Well, this is just it. We cannot control the weather. What we can control is how we choose to respond to it, our mindset, and some of our physical actions. So even just the basic, make sure you are prepared. If you're able to get those extra supplies, leave earlier when you need to be getting to go places to decrease your stress, because there's always unexpected things happening. But it's also a real shift in, I don't want it to be artificial, but you know what? It's daylight when I'm driving to and from work now. That for me is a sign, okay, spring is coming. Embracing a snow day and saying, you know what, I don't very often get to spend the day actually spending time with my kids, or, making a recipe, or reading a book, or doing the old-fashioned things that you might do on a snow day. So as opposed to looking at it as an inconvenience, kind of embracing it. For me personally, I've been looking at every bit of snow that comes down as one more way that we can avoid a wildfire evacuation alerts next summer. And we talked about, how just the impact that had. So for me, that's a real cognitive reframing. And then I guess the last thing, and this is one of the things I really appreciate about this province, is that, listen, when it's bad, it's horrible. But when it's nice, it is glorious. So in between the storms, in between the yuck, if you can get out and appreciate, my goodness, we're lucky. Yes, it's an obscene amount of snow, but boy, are we lucky to live in as beautiful a place as this is.
Yes, and it is beautiful. It's a bit, it's a bit in between. I know, I'm trying to, yes, it is, you're right. But driving around the city is, and I know the crews are doing the very best job that they can with all of the snow. It's a city. It's very hard to find places to put it. But it's a little unnerving. I mean, just pulling out of the driveway, I just inch out and I have to inch and inch just so I don't run into somebody or somebody doesn't run into me. We've got more winter to come. So if people feel like, you know what, just no more. I'm at my limit. Time out on winter. If people have just hit that wall, what can you say to them tonight just so they can hang on and get through it?
Well, like I say, we're seeing more daylight. Spring is coming, believe it or not. And again, if you can be prepared, just plan to leave earlier so you have more time to do that creeping. And kindness goes a long way. We talked about National Kindness Week last week. Please be kind to the snow removal operators. The schedule isn't their choice. The fact that they're leaving snow at the bottom of your driveway is not their choice. They are exhausted. They've been working round the clock. Same thing, I look at, our power crews. So being able to, as much as you can, take a deep breath and remember how hard people are working. Give a wave, give a nod, not other things. And like I say, we are going to get through this. We've been here before. It does eventually melt. And hey, listen, if you have got somebody in your life who's into like trucks and machinery and equipment, go check out go check out that mound over at the Avalon Mall or anywhere else where you've got all kinds of, you know, again, it's finding, are there little things in this that you can embrace? And otherwise, go spend your time on the travel websites or the gardening websites and start planning ahead. Use your fantasy, use your imagination. You know it's coming. So whatever it takes to kind of remind you, right, it's going to be here soon enough. What are preparations I can do while I fantasize a little bit?
All right. Well, it sounds very good. Thank you, Dr. Hubbard. You made me feel better.
Thanks.